And next reading.
We light this candle of peace to remind us of the internal presence of divine serenity. It is a light that shines within us and through us, bringing harmony and calm to all areas of our lives. Let us take a moment in silence to feel the peace within us and to send it out to the world. Please join us. Candle, burning bright, shining in the winter light. Candle, burning bright, fill our hearts with Christmas light.
And then we have one more affirmation. Okay. And that affirmation is, together we say, I am a vessel of divine peace. I share peace with all creation. Loving and harmonizing Spirit, we just thank you and give thanks for the peace that surpasses all understanding, ever present within us. We never have to go anywhere for that peace, but it's always resident within ourselves. Help us to rest in this truth, trusting that divine order is always at work in our lives. May we be instruments of peace, bringing calm to situations of chaos, hope to moments of despair, and love to all we encounter. We affirm that the Christ presence within each of us is the foundation of lasting peace in our hearts and in the world. We're going to do a song before I go into my comments here, but I want to say something about this song. The song, It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. This beloved Christmas carol was written in 1849 by Edmund Hamilton Sears, a Unitarian minister from Massachusetts. The hymn reflects both the spirit of Christmas and the social changes of Sears' time. It was written by him as a response to the turmoil of his time, including the Mexican-American War, the Industrial Revolution, and the Gold Rush. His words emphasize peace and goodwill, themes drawn from the message of the angels at Christ's birth in Luke 2:14. Glory to God in the highest, and on the earth peace, goodwill toward men. The lyrics are not just a celebration of Christmas, but also reflection on the disconnect between the angelic message of peace and the reality of human strife. Sears' verses mourn the absence of peace in the world and call humanity to embrace the divine message of harmony. The hymn resonates as both a Christmas song and a timeless call for peace. It has been included in hymnals across denominations and remains as a favorite for its poetic imagery, its profound message of hope and hardship.
It came upon a midnight clear, that glorious song of old, from angels bending near the earth to touch their harps of The world in solemn stillness lay to hear the angels sing, and through the cloven skies they came with peaceful wings unfurled, and still their heavenly music floats o'er all the weary world. Above its sad and lowly plains they bend on hovering wings. Ever o'er its babble sounds the blessed angels sing. For lo, the days are hastening on by prophets' parts foretold, when with the ever-circling years comes round the age of gold, when peace shall over all the earth its ancient splendors bring, and the whole world send back the song which now the angels sing.
Thank you. Kids, you may be dismissed to your classes. I understand you guys are working on something special for us, too. I just wanted to share some thoughts that's been coming in this last week. Actually, for the last couple of weeks, I guess. I think this is probably the first time in my life, in my adult life, that I've really followed and studied the Advent. Full disclosure. I mean, I've seen, the process and the wreaths and things like that, but I have never really taken it to heart and really dug into it to understand it. It was just, it's like one of those traditions that we see, but you kind of go through it. You're in autopilot and you just go through the motions of doing things only to realize, like, wait a minute, there was something pretty special here all the time that I never paid attention to. And I must say, I think growing up as a child, there's so much going on, and you grow up and then you're raising family and all that sort of thing. And I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying that there are things I think that we go through life in autopilot that we don't necessarily stop to understand what's really going on here. So as I go through the pillars of Advent, realizing that the pillar of hope and faith, the pillar of peace, the pillar of joy, the pillar of love, that all of those pillars lead us to a place of birth of the Christ consciousness, or the birth of Christ, right? It's something that it's a new beginning. It's something that's being formed. I had this vision of making a cake. Like, I'm going to add a little hope, and I'm going to add a little faith, I'm going to add a little peace, and a dash of joy, and I got this beautiful Christ cake. Another reflection was the right use of things. In my studies, as you know, I'm going through ministerial study to become a minister, and so in my studies, I've been doing a lot of reading about the Fillmores. And one of the things that really stuck with me was some things that Myrtle Fillmore wrote in a letter in September 1928. And she was writing to a reader, and she was talking about the right use of things. And what struck me about this was there's so many things out there that's available to us, but it's using it in the right way. Like, we can use power, but power can be used in the wrong way. We can use knowledge, but knowledge can be used in the wrong way. So this is what Myrtle Fillmore wrote. The right use of wisdom will prompt you in doing that which will result in good success. The right use of power will give you mastery and poise and the ability to work well with your fellows. The right use of life will keep you whole, will keep your whole system built up and in a good, healthy, satisfied feeling in every part. The right use of love